Shalom. I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who have taught us all this truth in the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I'm Shaquat, and I'm back here with another lesson. Lord willing, is edifying to the hopeful elect. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Barakathum, to you sincere, Rakyum, Walkwathim, and a sincere Shalom to you brothers out there pushing this truth out on the highways and the byways and through the YouTube lessons, man. Shalom to you all. Lord willing, this will be edifying and exhorting to the elect. All right, so you see by the title, America is without faith. Or Salaki, America is without hope, which faith and hope, they're one and the same. All right. So America is without hope. All right, so I want to first start off by going into what hope actually is, briefly according to the Bible. Then I looked up a Google definition, and we're going to get into the article. Went to 8, Salaki, Hebrews 11. Faith and hope is the same thing, goes hand in hand. It says the triumphs of faith. It's a powerful chapter, suggest reading the whole thing over and over again. This is Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. One more time. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. So faith is when you hope for something. All right? And when you hope for something, we're going to get into the definition shortly. The evidence of things not seen. So faith is when you hope for something, and it's believing in the unseen. Faith is hoping for something and believing in the unseen. That's what faith truly is. And this place completely lacks faith. They completely lack faith, hope, whatever. They completely lack it. America is done, if you haven't been paying attention. Right, so when you go over here, I typed in hope, and what came up is, from the AI overview, hope is an optimistic state of mind. These people don't have an optimistic state of mind. They don't even know if their next paycheck, they don't even know if they about when their next meal is. They don't know how they finna pay all these bills they got. How can they be optimistic in mind? The Lord hasn't stirred up their pure minds by way of remembrance. I'm talking about our people. But you could say that for the it's lucky, but you could say that for the average Joe Schmo American as well. Characterized by the expectation of positive outcomes and a desire for something to happen. These people are just desiring to make more money because they ain't got shit out here. They're desiring for Trump to stop, but they're not desiring for something that's truly valuable, all right? That's of some type of substance. All right, it says it combines belief in a better future with the motivation and, according to hope theory, the strategic pathways, goal, agency, pathways to achieve it. It is a proactive, often spiritual attitude. So these people don't have a spiritual attitude, nor do they have a proactive attitude. You understand? They don't have a proactive, nor do they have a spiritual attitude. This place is without faith and hope. All right, these people don't believe in a better future. All right, they don't believe in a better future. Here it is, we're out here on the highways and the hedges, on YouTube, etc., preaching of a better future. We're preaching of the gospel, which literally means the good news. We're preaching that the kingdom of heaven is nigh at hand. Peace, world peace is truly coming by way of Yahweh Shai's return. Through destruction, all right, but you got to you got to destroy in order to build back up. Can't build up on a foundation that's mush. You got to destroy that old foundation, build up a new foundation, and build up from there. Or set a new foundation and build up from there. So these people don't believe in a better future. Yet we're preaching of a better future and people despise it. It's like they want to live in a dystopian, right? They want to live in a dystopian society. No, because they've been drunken. They have drunk, or they have gotten drunk off the wine of Babylon the Great. And they don't know it. So, psychological perspective, hope theory, developed by psychologist Charles Schneider, defines hope through three components: goals, aims, agency, willpower, motivation, and pathways finding routes to goals. And this is 100% what hope is all about. We are prisoners of hope. We're hoping that Yahweh Shai returns and gets us the fuck up out of here faster than we believe. All right, that's Romans 13 and 11. We're hoping to get the fuck out of here. Definition and synonyms. It represents a longing or expectation of desired events. It is distinct from mere wishing and implies a more confident anticipation. These people ain't confident in shit today. Their spirits have been stripping of them. It says usage, spiritual context. In Christianity, hope is a theoretical virtue representing an active trust in divine promises and a longing for eternal goodness. All right? And even these spared Christians don't have no hope for real. Usage. Hope acts as a noun, a sense of hope, verb to hope for the best. Other usages, it gets into all this other stuff, blah, 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 optimism, action-oriented, resilience. So, yeah. Slakia. So these people lack this severely. They lack this severely. All right, so I'm going to get into this article. Before getting into it, I would like to say this video is going to be operated under the Fair Use Copyrights Act of 1976, where all the public information that will be used in this video will be used for the purposes of education, criticism, and research. This video will not be monetized. So without further ado, we're going to go to the article. It says Barack Obama says we live in an America where it's hard to hope. Shuts down demands for him to run for a third term. And you know, because this was at the funeral for Jesse Jackson. This is at the funeral for Jesse Jackson. If you don't know who Jesse Jackson was, he was a civil rights activist. I actually met the nigga. I didn't even know. Met the nigga when I was a kid. My dad sent me a picture. And I didn't realize it was him because I knew the nigga looked familiar, but I didn't realize it was Jesse Jackson. He sent me a picture like a few weeks ago when the dude first died. I was like, who is this? You know, as a kid, it was me, him, and the dude. And he was like, oh, this is Jesse Jackson. I was like, oh. So yeah, he a civil rights activist. I learned about him a while ago, but I mean, the nigga ain't nothing special. He ain't do nothing for the Lord. So nigga ain't shit special. All right. He actually ran for presidency back in the late 20th century. You know, I didn't know that. I was like, interesting. I knew your ass wasn't going to win at that time. But anyway, this took place there. So I said the setting of where it takes place, and the article is going to go into it as well, because you know if it took place at a civil rights activist funeral, then you know it was a lot of jakes there. There's a lot of niggas there. All right, so this is a perfect lesson for this, because the only ones who can have faith and hope are the Israelites. All right, true faith and hope. Anybody can have faith and hope in something, but I mean true faith and true hope. All right, only the Israelites have been given that gift, as according to Ephesians chapter 2 and 8. All right, that's a gift from the Lord to the Israelites. All right, so Jake through. Jake ain't got no hope. Jake is done. So it says Barack Obama took the stage at Jesse Jackson's funeral to deliver a powerful message to an increasingly worried nation. And y'all need to worry more because this ain't shit yet. Shit ain't happening yet like that. It's just wars and rumors of wars. Ain't even shit. Ain't even got the cracking like that in the land, nigga. You know, when I say the land, I'm talking about here in America. Shit ain't even got cracking in the land, my nigga. Y'all niggas already worried? Shit, worry more, because like at 2 Esdras 14 say, greater evils are coming. You need to worry more. This ain't shit yet. If you worried now, your ass is grits. It says, first, the former president addressed Jackson's family and honored the legacy of the late civil rights trailblazer. Then he turned to everyone who had been asking him to run for an unconstitutional third term. Obama simply replied, nah. The nigga don't give a fuck about y'all. Niggas putting all their hope in a nigga named Obama. The nigga don't give a fuck about you. We been said this. The nigga's a bitch too. And that nigga, he get down with the PDFs. He's a PDF himself. You ain't never heard of the pepperoni gate scandal? All right? Said pepperoni, put two and two together. What do you typically put pepperoni on? Yeah, put it together. You know, he liked ice cream a lot, right? Anyway, you know, you ain't never heard of that shit? This nigga ain't shit neither. He a devil too. All right, when I say that, I don't mean he an Edomite, because he's not an Edomite. He a Jake. You know, even though his father, we see his father as a Hamite right now, Obama's an Israelite. All right, some people may disagree, but he's an Israelite. You know, you can't put that past. Nigga through, but he's an Israelite. A through ass nigga. He gonna be least in the kingdom of heaven. Indeed. Yeah, he not a Hamite though. I used to think he was a Hamite just because, you know, his dad was technically a Hamite, but no, this nigga ain't no Hamite, man. That nigga's an Israelite. But it says, like many contemporary problems in America, the concern. Niggas begging this nigga for to run a third term. Nigga, 2 other presidents have already been in office. 3 other terms have already happened since this nigga Obama have been in office. Give this shit a rest. Y'all wanted this nigga wife to go in that bitch too. This nigga hub wife, I don't know what the fuck that bitch is at this point. There's too many conspiracies going on about that. I don't know what the fuck she is. She, he, they, them. I don't fucking know them. All right, but anyway, point is, they wanted Michelle to run for fucking presidency. She was like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. What the fuck is Obama running for a third term going to do to fix America? Just sit there and ask yourself that, you fucking boneheaded, dumbass fucking niggas. Because it was niggas saying this shit. What the fuck is Obama running a third term, and say he gets elected in that unconstitutional third term? What the fuck is it going to do to help your ass? Niggas was struggling under Obama, nigga. Fuck, nigga. What the fuck is it going to do to help you? Like Obama was this great president. Obama was arguably one of the worst presidents America has ever fucking seen. This nigga was a bum. Terrible presidency. We could just go to simple Google searches to see how many people believe the same thing. What the fuck did he do to change something for the better? He damn sure didn't get in office and help you niggas out like y'all thought he was going to do. Like many contemporary problems in America, the concern over a forever president, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a forever ruler. Here it is. America is just built off straight confusion. Here it is. You have a president that runs for a term. All right, and the term here is 4 to 8 years. 4 years for one term. If you get reelected, then that's 8 total years. That's 4 more years, 8 total years, and you can't run no more after that. All right. So here it is. A guy's in office for 4 to 8 years, establishing what they want to establish. Right. Maybe let's go and say he's a Republican, and then after those 4 to 8 years, say a Democrat gets elected. All right, a Democrat gets elected. Now their whole 4 to 8 years, they're trying to tear down what the other man, the Republican, built up, and then establish their own shit. And then their term ends, now a Republican coming back in doing the same shit to the Democrats that they did to the other Republican, and vice versa. So the cycle just keeps going on. This is Revelation 13, chapter 11 on down, all over again. All right, the two horns, spaking as a dragon, the plebeians, patricians, Republicans, Democrats, all on the same team at the end of the day, just to keep you Americans slump. Have you not realized, don't matter who the fuck is in office, America is not going to get better? And they damn sure don't give a fuck about you, my nigga. All right? So it says, so I just said all that, the cycle, just to show you, it's just straight confusion, man. One nigga sets up a set of standard, then another nigga comes in, tears that down, try to set their own, another nigga tear that down, try to set their own, another nigga tear that down, try to set their own. In the span of 30 years, you have a fucking mush fest, nigga. This shit just through. Like many contemporary problems in America, the concern over a forever president traces back to President Donald Trump. Since taking office, Trump has shown little inclination to relinquish power. The first major glimpse came when his supporters staged an insurrection on January the 6th with virtually no consequences. That happened back in 2021. I believe it was 2021. Was it? Yeah, it was 2021 because that's when Biden was about to get into office. It happened right before the inauguration. Yep. So 2021, 5 years ago. After Trump became the 47th president, a new narrative emerged, abolishing the 22nd Amendment to allow him a third term. Instead of contending, and Trump about to die anyway. This nigga is like fucking old as shit. People forget how old this nigga is. This nigga about to die. Whether he gets knocked the fuck off or whether he just died because the nigga old as shit. Eating McDonald's burgers and shit. Nigga still eating burgers from McDonald's. How old is Donald Trump? I forget, but the nigga old as fuck. He way older than I thought he was at a point. That nigga old as shit. Donald Trump. Nigga 79. This nigga almost out of strength. The scriptures say the average lifespan of a man is 70 years old. That's 70 years old. And with strength, 80, which is 80 years old. So this nigga is out of his strength damn near. Nigga, you went with strength and you about out of your strength, my nigga. He about to die anyway, like I said. All right? Nigga old than a bitch. Instead of contending with early Democratic prospects like Gavin Newsom, who often oscillates in popularity, some liberals began floating the idea that Obama should make an unprecedented return. What is this going to fix? What is Obama getting in office going to do for a nigga? When I say for a nigga, I'm talking about for you, Jakes. What is Obama getting in office going to do for you? How does this benefit you? You still going to have to go to work 9 to 5. Fucking really at this point, your ad got to work damn 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. nigga at this point to make some fucking money. What the fuck is going to change? The war ain't going to stop. Obama was fucking bombing shit when he was in office. War ain't going to stop. Still going to have inflation. What the fuck is he going to change? Healthcare still going to be through the motherfucking roof. What is he going to change for the better? You still going to be eating GMO food. You're going to look up. You're going to still see chemtrails in the sky. What is this nigga getting to the office going to do for you? Just turn back to the Lord, Jake. Just repent. Why not choose the Lord? You trying to choose man when the scriptures told us in Deuteronomy 28 and 68 that no man shall buy us. Meaning we not going to be saved by no man. But sit here all the time and y'all still rely on men. Why not turn back and choose the Lord? Choose divinity. Y'all want to keep relying on flesh and carnality instead of divinity. It doesn't make no motherfucking sense. But it do at the same time, because as it says in the book of Romans, you have a zeal of the Most High, not according to, or forgive me, not that one. Not with that one too, but that's not the one I meant. I meant the one from Romans 9. Romans the 9th chapter, around about the 6th verse, where it says, not all Israel, not all of them that are Israel are Israel. Let's get it. Let's get it real quick. I feel like I'm butchering it. So Romans 9 should be verse 6. Yeah, it is. Romans 9:6, not as though the word of God have taken none effect. All right, and the word of God ain't taking no effect to you Israelites, to you 2/3. Y'all don't give a fuck, but it's okay. It's okay. It's still going to affect you. All right. But anyway, it says, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel. All right. They are not all Israel, which are of Israel. Because you have Israel and then you have an Israel of God, which is the elect. Y'all are not the Israel of God. There you go. So anyway, you go back over here. Let me check this out. The Wadi Hawaba Hashimi Hawashai. Okay. Let's get it back to it. Like, nothing gonna change by getting Obama in office. It says, technically, in an unconstitutional America, nothing would stop him either. And this place is unconstitutional. Do you know how many amendments are being broken right the fuck now? Do you really know? A whole lot. We just saw a fucking Marine get dragged out of a courtroom for exercising his First Amendment right. And he should have emphasis on that First Amendment right, given that the nigga's a fucking Marine. So, you guys' arm broke too over this shit. For stating a fact. Who the fuck want to go to war and fight for the small hats? Nobody. It say, Obama, however, was focused on what Reverend Jackson meant to him personally. He revealed, all right, none of this shit matters, man. Well, let's read that. How about it? He revealed that the late civil rights leader had inspired him back in college. Obama said the message he sent to a 22-year-old child of a single mother with a funny name, an outsider, was that maybe there wasn't any place or any room where we didn't belong. He paved the road for so many others to follow. Nigga, it's just like what fucking MLK said. I feel like I led my people to the slaughter. Like what it says in 2 Esdras 15. My people are led as sheep to the slaughter. It's in 2 Esdras the 15th chapter. Let me show you. Maybe you don't believe me. Let the blind be leaders of the blind, because they all gonna fall to a motherfucking ditch. This nigga ain't do shit good. All right? Right here, verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Y'all are just going to the slaughter, my nigga. What this nigga do? He gave y'all more hope for what? To do what? What is the hope to do? Your dumb ass still gotta wake up on Monday, go work at 8 to 5. Yeah, you still gotta wake up on Monday, go work at 8 to 5. Get paid, not shit. Go get cranked. Probably gonna have to pick up an extra shift on Saturday. And still not be able to pay your fucking bills, nigga. You gonna have to pick up another part-time job to work after the 8 to 5 so you could go in from about fucking 5:30 to fucking 10:30 and your ass still ain't gonna make enough to pay them fucking bills. And you still finna be eating GMO food. You still finna be eating tainted water, tainted juices, all that shit. And for what? So what did they pave the way for? To continue being a good little slave boy? A good little slave girl? Good little nigga gal? Good little nigga boy? Like, I don't get it. Is Jacob a homeborn slave? Yes. Jeremiah 2:14. Yes. These niggas is just slaves. Yes. It says, throughout his speech, the crowd cheered Obama on. calling for a third term. The former president finally responded to the chants, "Nah, see, I believe in the Constitution." It's understandable why, in the face of another war, particularly in a situation where Obama had previously secured a peaceful nuclear deal with Iran, some might feel nostalgic for the good old days. Nigga, shit wasn't the good old days, nigga. The fuck? Anyway, back then, conflicts often had a plan and primary goals that everyone could articulate. Obama also touched on the chaos of Trump's administration. He told the crowd, "We are living in a time where it can be hard to hope." Yeah. We as individuals today are living in a time where it's hard to hope. Like as a whole. Yeah. But it ain't hard for us to hope, bitch. See, like the Elder Isaiah always say, when they go into Daniel 7:25, the Esau gonna wear out the saints of the Most High. The saints is talking about the Israelites as a whole. 2/3 getting wore the fuck out. You ain't finna wear us out, bitch. I promise you we gonna keep our foot on your motherfucking neck, nigga. Your ass gonna have to pray harder, nigga. Like it said in Revelation, the 12th chapter, you praying day and night, blaming us and shit. Nigga, your ass gonna have to pray harder, bitch. Cause nigga, we gonna stay on that motherfucking ass, nigga, until the Lord pull us off this internet, man. I promise you we gonna stay on your motherfucking ass, Esau. Your motherfucking ass gonna have to pray harder, nigga. You ain't gonna wear us out, nigga. You ain't gonna wear the brothers out, man. You can't win. We are the true warriors, nigga. Everybody think they a motherfucking warrior. Nigga, your ass ain't no motherfucking warrior, man. We the real warriors. Cause if we of that number, that mean we were the mighty men under King David, nigga. We the real warriors, man. We of the real army, the true army, the army that don't need a motherfucking weapon. Our weapon is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And in turn, he made us into a weapon. Scripture said in the book of Jeremiah, we are his battle axe and weapon of war. So our weapon is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And in turn, they turned us into a weapon. Spiritually and soon to be carnally spiritually. All right? Nigga, we the warriors, man. We ain't gonna fucking stop. We ain't. And when we off the highways and the hedges and we not making videos no more, that ain't us being just stopped. No, that means it's time for true judgment, full wrath to come upon this place. That's matter of fact when y'all niggas need to panic. When you don't see us no more, you don't hear from us no more. But until that day comes, until Amos 8:11 hits, we gonna stay on your motherfucking ass, Esau. We gonna stay on your motherfucking ass. Your ass need to pray harder, man. You could wear out the 2/3, nigga. What the nigga Obama say? We are living in a time where it can be hard to hope. Each day we wake up to some new assault on our democratic institutions. Another setback to the idea of the rule of law. An offense to common decency. Every day you wake up to things you just didn't think were possible. But here it is, we telling you this bitch is finna fucking burn. We're telling you America's gonna burn. The Lord said in the book of Isaiah, he declared the end from the beginning. And at the end, his counsel shall stand, meaning what he said was going to happen, it's going to happen. Nobody wants to hear our mouths, though. Listen, Esau, nigga, you're wearing out the 2/3. It don't matter what the fuck you do to us, you ain't gonna wear us out. I promise you that motherfucker shit. I promise you that. You ain't gonna wear us out. When it said you wearing out the saints of the Most High, it meant the 2/3 of the Most High. Nigga, you ain't wearing us out, bitch. Bitch, nigga. I'm ready to get up out of here, though, man. So, anyway, that's about it, man. That's about it, man, you know. So, let's get some more precepts so we're going to end this bad boy off through the spirit. All right. Do this. That's not supposed to be on 20. That's why it's shit tripping. Oh. All right, cool. All right, so I want to get the book of Luke, chapter 18. This is why the Lord said this. So we'll start at verse 7 and verse 6. And the Lord, Yahweh Shai, said, hear what the unjust judge saith, and shall not the Most High, the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he hear, though he bear along with them, meaning he's long suffering. The Lord is very long suffering. What did he say in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2? Though it tarry away for it, it shall surely come. It will not tarry. So as it says in 2 Peter 3, the Lord is long suffering. He's long suffering, man. In the Apocrypha, it says the Lord deals in measures. All right, he deals in time and measures. So he's long suffering, man. His prophecy is long suffering, or so it feels so in the flesh. In the spirit realm, it's all moving very quickly. But you know, like it's only been since creation. It's only been 12 to 15 days. It's only been like half a month in the spirit realm. So it's moving quickly up there. It's down here on earth where it feels like it's taking forever. All right, but the Lord is going to avenge his elect. So the people speak about, oh, vengeance ain't in the Bible. Lord speak about vengeance all the time. And he literally right here said he going to avenge us, bitch. Now what, nigga? Right? Lord willing we be at that number. The Lord going to avenge us, man. He's going to come save us. All right, we crying unto the Lord continually, man. What does it say in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter? The just shall complain continually. And we are complaining continually, man. Ezekiel 9 and 4. The Lord going to put a mark upon all the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof. We sign and we cry, we complain continually. All right? We chanting this place down day and night. That's why I said it. Esau, your bitch ass going to have to pray harder. And your ass ain't spiritual. So, nigga, you're incapable of doing this. Nigga, you can't win the spiritual war. You're carnal. The literal number that represents you as a people is 6. 6 is the number of carnality. You're too carnal. You can't beat us, bitch. Your blessing was a carnal sword. We got the spiritual sword, which is far greater than the carnal sword. And spiritual power is when we could get carnal with your ass. And spiritual power is far beyond a common bullshit ass sword. And when I say common, I'm talking about your actual sword, your guns, your nuclear missiles, your dudes. None of that shit can compare to spiritual power. And it starts with faith. Something your ass ain't got, which is why you were rejected, nigga. You couldn't wait 2 seconds for Jacob to finish cooking that food. No, I need it now. Instant gratification ass nigga. That's why this place is just full of instantaneous gratification. Man. And yeah, I use microwaves, but shit, microwave is a form of instant gratification when it comes to food. That's a form of it. We ain't supposed to have no motherfucking microwave. This place is through. So anyway, we're going to continue on. Let's read that again. And shall not God avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them? But he bear along with us, but he is speeding up the times. He's speeding up the times, man. Like he said in Matthew 24, he's speeding up the times for the sake of the elect. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? And something's about to go off, so please bear with me a moment. Turn this thing off because I know it's about to go off. I know I got to go to work, nigga. Let's read verse 8 again. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. See? And let me put this up again. I got to put it up every time it comes to salvation. I'm ready to get up out of here. All right, let me put this up again, man. Tag along. Say it with me if you would like. Shoot, we all need to get up out of here. Yahweh Shai, Nawa, Uth Yahweh Mahar. Yahweh Shai, Nawa, Uth Yahweh Mahar. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai Nawa, Uth, Yahweh Mahar, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Tawab, the water Aman. Get up out of here, man. If you don't know what I said Yahweh Shai, save us with God's speed. So, yeah, man. But the point is, nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, Yahweh Shai, shall he find faith on the earth? And the answer to that question is no. He's going to find faith because the elect is here. He's going to find the faithful elect, but he's not going to find faith in the earth that's dwelling in the earth. Faith don't dwell in the earth right now. What this nigga just say, Obama? We live in a time where it's hard to hope. Ain't no faith in this earth, man. Ain't no faith in the earth in general, and it damn sure ain't none in America. The Lord has stripped America of his spirit. No faith, man. That's why the Lord said this. When he returns, shall he find faith in the earth? The answer is no. This is a faithless generation, man. A sinful, adulterous, and let's add this, a faithless generation. A hopeless generation. All right? And to back this, well, and the scriptures say the just shall live by faith. So we living by faith, Lord willing, we are that number. But outside of that, it's a faithless generation, man. All right? So let me go here. I'm going to go to Isaiah 31 real quick. So Isaiah 31 and 1. Jake always want to go down to Egypt for help. Help not in Egypt, but in God. Y'all ain't hearing it, though. Woe to them that go down to Egypt, America, for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. So trusting in the government, trusting in the military power. Hold on one sec.
I'll be right back. I need to get a small screwdriver.
Okay, all good. Salakia. There was some. So let's start from the top. Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. So you're trusting in the government, which the government means mind control. Govern means control. Mint means mind. So literally control mind control. All right. And you could control the mind righteously and wickedly. They're obviously controlling it wickedly. All right. You're trusting in the government. You're trusting in the army, the military might. You're through, but you don't trust in the Lord. See, it says, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words. So the Lord ain't going to call his words back. Like I said, he said he declared the end from the beginning, and at the end his counsel shall stand. All right. It says, but will arise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity, man. All right. Now the Egyptians are men and not God. So you keep trusting in man. It's like what I was saying earlier. Jake, stay trusting in man. They never trust in the Lord. They never want to repent and try the Lord. They always want to trust in man. All right. They always want to trust in man. They never want to trust in the Lord. You know, scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing a few times, it speaks about not trusting in man. All right. But anyway, and there are horses, flesh, and not spirit. You know, they got these fighter jets and all that whatnot. They ain't got no chariot. And the chariot is spirit, man. It says, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. So, hey, you want to trust in this devil? You Jakes, you want to trust in this devil? Well, guess what? You're going to fail, and you're going to fall right along with this devil. All right, go die with him. And that's essentially what's going to take place. You know, so I want to jump to Isaiah 24. We're going to end this thing off, Lord willing, through the Spirit. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 24. I just want to jump to the point. And jumping to the point. Isaiah 24:3. The land shall utterly be empty. Jump to 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. Like it says in the Apocrypha, 2nd Esdras, I think it's not. Where it say this? It's in the Apocrypha where it says the earth is waxing old through age. It might be 2nd Esdras 14. But it says the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. And now you people are languishing. Jake, you've been real haughty, especially against the men of the Lord, and now you're languishing. All right, it says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken. Well, that goes into it as well. But point is, I just want to get these small little points. So that was a small little point up there. And here's another one. Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. That crying for wine is the crying to hear this word. And eventually is going to come a time where Jake is going to seek this word, seek to try to hear it. They're going to try to look for us, tooth and nail, and they're not going to find us. All right, but that crying for wine is also crying for just some type of comfort. What does wine do for one? People drink wine as a mechanism of comfort, all right, to calm them down. It's soothing, you know, especially you get some nice little sweet wine. You know what I'm saying? That good yayan, all right? So they're looking for a source of comfort. It says, all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. All right, so this land, hey, there's no more joy in this land. There's no more joy in the people. There's no more hope in the people. This is not the land of the brave. This is not the land of the great. This is not the great land no more. There is no American dream anymore. Everything has been stripping. The spirit has been completely taken out of America. America is a soulless land. It's a soulless land, man. All right, this place is just straight soulless. All right, so anyway, that being said, I do hope and pray that this was edifying to the elect. I'm going to close this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who have taught us all this truth in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And until next time, Abba Babal, Kwam Yasharallah, Gadol Abadiam, Lababal Hagadol, Yahweh Mahar, Wahabatham. And until next time, I would like to say unto you all, Shalom.